What if you could see the world through animal eyes? As humans, we often assume that animals see the world the way we do. However, the truth is quite different and fascinating. Animals experience the world in unique ways that are specific to their survival and lifestyle. Animals' visual abilities can be surprising too. Pigeons, for example, have superior vision compared to humans. And snakes? They possess an extraordinary way of seeing through infrared-sensitive receptors, allowing them to detect the heat emitted by warm-blooded animals. Today, we'll discover the incredible diversity in how animals perceive their surroundings. Let's start with snakes. Snakes are interesting when it comes to how they see the world. Like some other animals, many snakes have limited color vision. They often can't see certain colors because they have fewer types of cone cells in their retinas. Cone cells in the eye are what allow us to see color. Since snakes have fewer of these, they see a less colorful world. However, what makes snakes particularly fascinating is how some of them, like boas and pythons, can detect things that are completely invisible to human eyes. These snakes have special organs on their faces known as pit organs. These organs are not for seeing colors or shapes. Instead, they detect infrared radiation. Infrared radiation is basically the heat that all warm objects give off. So these pit organs allow snakes to see heat. This ability is similar to using infrared goggles. Just as night vision goggles allow humans to see in the dark by detecting heat, the pit organs let these snakes find warm-blooded animals, even in complete darkness. This is incredibly useful for hunting. A snake can be in a totally dark place and still perfectly track a mouse or other small animal based solely on the heat that its body gives off. Fish. When you go scuba diving, you enter a world that is vastly different from the one we live on land, especially in how things are seen underwater. Fish, inhabiting this underwater environment, have eyes that are uniquely adapted to their watery world, whether it be in freshwater or saltwater. One of the most remarkable adaptations of fish is their ability to see clearly in various natural water conditions, which are often much darker than the environment above water. Unlike a human environment, there's generally no artificial light in the deep rivers, lakes, or oceans, but fish can still navigate these dim waters effectively. Their eyes are adapted to make the most of any available light. Fish typically have larger eyes relative to their body size compared to many other animals. This larger size allows their eyes to capture more light, enhancing their vision in low-light conditions. Additionally, the structure of a fish's eye is somewhat similar to that of reptiles and even humans. However, a unique feature of many fish is an extra protective layer, sometimes referred to as a second eyelid. This is not a true eyelid but a transparent covering that protects their eyes from debris and reduces friction when swimming at high speeds, allowing them to move swiftly without damaging their corneas. Interestingly, many fish species are capable of seeing in full color. This color vision helps them in various ways, such as finding food, avoiding predators, and identifying mates. Although not all fish see the world this way. For example, sharks, despite their predatory efficiency, do not differentiate colors. Their vision is adapted more for detecting movement and contrast than for color differentiation, focusing on aspects more critical for their survival in the ocean's depths. Cows. Cows have a different way of seeing the world compared to humans. These large animals are not able to see colors the way we do. Specifically, cows cannot see the color red. This is because their eyes lack the receptors needed to detect this color. Instead, cows see variations of blue and green. This means their world is made up of these two colors, and they do not experience the full color spectrum that humans enjoy. In addition to their color vision, cows have a unique field of vision. Their eyes are positioned on the sides of their heads, giving them a wide view of their surroundings. This setup is great for spotting predators or any potential danger approaching from the sides. However, this advantage comes with a downside. Cows have a blind spot directly behind them. They cannot see anything that is right at their back without turning their heads. This blind spot is why cows often get startled if someone approaches them from behind. They prefer to see what's approaching them, as it makes them feel safer. If you need to approach a cow, it's best to do so from a direction they can see you. Walking towards them from the front or side where they can clearly see you with their nearly panoramic vision is the safest approach. This consideration helps in avoiding any sudden reactions from the cow, which might occur if they are surprised. Mice. Mice, despite being small and often overlooked, have a unique way of seeing the world. Interestingly, mice can see the color red well, which is not very common among animals. However, their overall vision is quite limited in terms of distance. Mice are nearsighted, which means they can only clearly see objects that are about 2 to 3 feet away. Beyond this range, things become blurry. To compensate for their limited distance vision, mice rely heavily on their whiskers to navigate. Their whiskers are highly sensitive and can detect tiny changes in air currents and textures. This sensitivity helps them find their way around in the dark and avoid obstacles, making them excellent at maneuvering through their environment, even without clear visual input. Like cows, mice have a broad field of vision. They can see almost all the way around them, which is crucial for spotting predators and quickly reacting to threats from various directions. However, despite this wide field of view, the clarity of objects diminishes with distance. Birds. Birds have extraordinary visual abilities. Their eyes, often referred to as avian eyes, have some unique and fascinating characteristics. One such feature is their ability to see ultraviolet light, which opens up a part of the spectrum that is invisible to us. This ability helps birds in various ways, such as when selecting mates, finding food, and navigating their environments. Another interesting aspect of bird vision is their capability to rapidly change the shape of their eye lenses. This flexibility allows birds to focus quickly and adapt to different visual demands, whether they are scanning the landscape or looking at something up close. Birds of prey, like eagles and hawks, take these abilities even further. They have what can be described as binocular-like vision. This means they can focus both eyes on an object to see with incredible precision. This type of vision is similar to looking through a pair of binoculars, providing a detailed and magnified view of distant objects. For instance, eagles are known for their remarkable ability to spot potential prey from up to a mile away. While a human might see just a desert expanse, an eagle can focus on and discern a small lizard from great distances. Their eyes function almost like a natural magnifying glass. Interestingly, not all birds see the world the same way. Sparrows, for example, see through what could be likened to pink-colored glasses. They are unable to differentiate between blue and green, giving them a unique perspective of the world around them. Dogs are friendly pets. Dogs are some of our closest animal companions, but the way they see colors is quite different from humans. Dogs cannot see red or orange. These colors might look more brownish or gray to them. However, they do see blue and violet very well. This means that while their world is less colorful in some ways, they can still perceive some colors vividly. In addition to their color vision, dogs have a remarkable ability to see various shades of gray. They can differentiate up to 40 different shades of gray. While it's not quite the 50 shades some might joke about, it's still quite impressive. This ability is particularly useful in low-light conditions. Being able to see many shades of gray helps dogs discern the outlines and movements of objects in the dark much better than humans can. This grayscale vision is part of why dogs are so good at moving around in the dusk or dawn, times when their human owners might struggle to see clearly. Frogs. Frogs have a unique visual system, especially in terms of how they hunt and interact with their environment. One of the most intriguing aspects of a frog's vision is that they primarily see moving objects. This trait means that if their prey doesn't move, it's virtually invisible to them, which can lead them to starve even if there is food around. This is because their vision is highly adapted for detecting the slight movements made by prey like insects. In addition to their ability to spot movement, frogs can selectively focus on objects of interest. They can ignore irrelevant visual information such as shadows or raindrops that do not require their attention. This selective focus helps them concentrate on potential meals or threats without distraction. Frogs also possess excellent night vision, similar to cats. This ability allows them to be effective nocturnal hunters, spotting prey in low-light conditions. Their eyes are large and bulge outward, which provides them with a wide field of vision. Frogs can see what's in front of them, to the sides, and even slightly behind them without needing to turn their heads. This panoramic view is crucial for detecting predators and prey, giving them a nearly 180-degree field of vision. Another fascinating feature of a frog's vision involves their eating process. When frogs swallow their food, they pull their eyes back into their mouths to help push the food down their throats. Moreover, frogs can adjust their vision by moving the lens of their eyes back and forth, rather than reshaping the lens as humans do. Did we miss any animals you wanted to see? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.